society. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of People versus Nathaniel Edwin Weldon. This is ticket SX 43590801. One count limited access speed 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. It says today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Can I have your name for the record, sir?
My name is Nathaniel Edwin Weldon.
Okay. All right. So I have this set for a formal hearing today. However, you paid the ticket.
Yeah, with the previous judge, I asked it like there was something you could do like to get my points reduced because of my job. And he said, to come here. So I figured I just paid my ticket in advance.
Oh, once you pay your ticket, it closes it out.
Right.
So once you ask for a formal hearing, I don't want you to get any more tickets, but once you ask for a formal hearing, just wait. Because nothing had extracted to your record at that point in time because you were asking to be seen by a judge, right? And so when you did that, it was good. And now today was going to be our day that the officers will have to show up and we could try and figure out if we could get it lowered a little bit. But once you pay it, it closes the ticket out completely because you admit responsibility.
The judge said something like I have 30 days to pay the ticket, so I thought I would just pay it like as soon as I can. So I'm not in any further issues.
I know, but when you requested the hearing to come to me, then if you're gonna have another court date, you just hold tight.
Oh.
Yeah, you just hold tight until you see the judge so that you don't have to have that. Because now it's limited access, but it's 3 points.
So there's nothing you can do for me in that regard?
Because you paid the ticket, it closed it out.
You know how many points I currently have?
You have some other points from some other areas?
Yes, in Florida, I had a careless driving ticket.
How long ago was that?
That was about a year ago.
Careless driving has a lot of points too. But did it translate up there? Well, it probably did translate up to Michigan. That's a problem. You may be able to take a class with our Secretary of State's office. See if you can go on there. They have a program where you can take it and then sometimes they'll divert some of the points away. You may be able to do that if you've never taken that before, but you got to slow down. That's not good. Careless driving is 3 points too. So that's like 6 points. No, don't. Just do better. You can't go on this fast. They were allegations, but once you pay the ticket, right? Then it's admitting that you did it.
Well, I already told the officer that I did it. I told him, I told the previous judge, but I figured like there's no point in trying to fight.
You can always try and get it a little lower though. Right? Yeah. So I appreciate you're taking responsibility. I really do. But we can always see if we can get it just a little bit lower for you so you don't have as many points, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But at this time, that's all I can do. But go on the Secretary of State's website and look for a class or go in there and talk to them and see if they can direct you to a class that will help you get reduced points. Even on this ticket, like if you take the class, they'll try and help you by reducing some of the points that way, okay? Right. And if you don't get any more speeding tickets, but if you do and you get a formal hearing, don't pay the ticket until you see the judge and come to court like you did today.
So like when I have a formal hearing, I had 30 days past that date to pay it.
I know.
Screwed myself over.
I know, it's okay, but we're going to do better next time. But I'm sorry, I can't help you with anything today, but just next time, know that you have to physically, when you do that, that's a good thing when you're setting up this hearing date. And I know you were trying to do a good thing by paying, but next time, just hold off, okay? Okay, all right. You're all set with me, okay? But make sure you go to Secretary of State's office and see if you can take that class because they may be able to knock off like at least a point and something helps, okay?
That would help because of the nature of my job. I only have something.
I see, and I don't want you to have all these points, okay? All right. You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day, okay? I will. Thank you. Aw.
We already talked to
Aw. I feel so bad.
I think Mr. Watson.
Oh, they put me on mute.
Attorney, Naysar,
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
this is the clerk. Are you here for Leon Wilkerson?
I am. Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Okay. So are you ready on your case?
Yes, we are.
'Cause we had another attorney for him, right?
Yeah, that's my associate. She had to log off, so I'm back on.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Warford, you gotta sit up. Thank you.
Mr. Watson, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Weldon on my docket today then for. Oh, shit. Ricardo Warford. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ricardo Cortez Warford. This is ticket SP 1530728, one count discharge firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the sound of Court Jermaine Warwick, P54352, on behalf of Mr. Wayford, who's present via Zoom and waives his right to be present there in person, Your Honor.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
How you doing, Your Honor? This is Ricardo
Hi.
Wayford.
All right, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
At this time, Your Honor, he wishes to waive his constitutional rights to trial, plead guilty pursuant to the offer from the people to delay his sentence for 12 months, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of January 1st, 2024. Were you in the area of 16639 Fairmount in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you discharge a firearm in that area, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Great, and the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to discharge of a firearm under a delayed sentence. Why would you do that, sir?
I was irresponsible that morning and waking up from the New Year's celebration, and
Mhm.
it was very irresponsible. And I do
All right.
admit that. I'm sorry for it.
That's all right. All right, that's why we're gonna give you a delayed sentence. So in a year, you can have this completely dismissed, but you're gonna have some stuff you need to do for me, okay? Do you have a piece
Okay.
of paper where you can take down a phone number?
Form as well, Your Honor.
Okay, okay, your attorney's gonna take it down for you, okay?
Okay.
It's 313-864-8205. He needs to take the gun safety class. Call that to have it set up and arranged. Am I doing a fine too? No, do I do a fine? I can take that class. Yeah, all right. That's my assessment, because I know that class costs, and I think it cost about $300 if I'm not mistaken. So he needs to take that gun prevention class. No new contacts like this, Mr. Warford. That means no new nothing like this. Okay, you have to take that class, pay for that class. Come back in a year from now. That's going to be June 12th, 2025, with that proof of that class that you've taken, and I'll dismiss this matter. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's the order of this court. All right. Don't do that anymore. Yes, sir. What's up?
Counsel, did you want to speak on my behalf of the thing that I was asking?
Yeah, he's somewhat concerned, Your Honor. He's actually trying to relocate to Houston, Texas. His wife's family lives there. I told him that this shouldn't be any impediment to doing that.
It should not. I just need you to take my class. So if you need to take it before you leave, you need to take it before you leave. I don't anticipate that we'll be off Zoom court hearings in a year, but if we are, you need to make your way back for June 12th of 2025 so that I can review this matter. I'm not putting you on probation or anything. I'm just saying that you can't get any new tickets and you have to take this class.
Okay.
Okay.
Another question that I had was I believe that you are the judge for my I'm on probation right now for DUI, and
oh, come on, Mr. Crawford.
Look, I was trying to get off. They was gonna let me off in February, but this came up, and now they wanted. I paid everything, but she like
right, because it's concerning now. Because, and just be quiet, don't say nothing else. In January 1st of this year, while you're on probation to me for drunk driving, you pick up this case, to which you previously said, I just had a rough night. And I don't know what rough night is, but I'm imagining it's because you indulged yourself on New Year's. And that's why it's a concern now. Because guess what you're supposed to do while you're on probation to me? Not have alcohol.
He was at home, Your Honor, if that helps.
No, it doesn't. The punishment for driving while intoxicated. You know how many drinks you have to have? Yes, you do, Attorney Roderick. Not because you got it or something, but you know how many drinks you have to have in order to get pulled over for that? It's not like 1 or 2 sips or something.
I get it, Your Honor.
I mean, if they submitted in February and they still want to let him go, they can. Otherwise, you can do reporting. You can figure it out. If you have to come in person, you just have to be able to set it up now where you can be able to do it if she allows you through mail or do the testing there. They have viable centers everywhere that you can test and do what you need to do. So that I won't object to you being able to locate there for however longer they would like you to be on it, but that was your doing, sir. You ain't got nobody.
Absolutely.
Get a mirror out today, put it up. When you say you're supposed to be off in February, and just look at why you were supposed to be off in February and who caused it.
Yeah, I've been doing that for quite some time.
Okay. Right? Because don't nobody want to have to deal with me all this time. I mean, I'm not going to hinder you from going to see your wife and making your family whole, but also you got to follow whatever rules they tell you. So I'm not going to object to it if she asks me to do it. You can. You just gonna make sure we got to make sure everything's set up in Texas so that for however long you need to continue on probation, you can.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr.
all
Wayford, we'll talk off the record, okay?
Sure.
All right.
Attorney Wyrick, if he has any other questions that he wants me to field, you let me know. Your attorney has my information. He can reach out to me and I'll answer any questions that you have and he'll let you know how I feel, okay? I'm pretty liberal, but it's when it comes to drunk driving, you got to follow all the orders. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
Peace out. Mr. Wilson, have you connected to audio now this morning? Jeremy Wilson. Mr. Wilson. I'm tired of hollering. Okay, all right. Mr. Zimlick, am I saying his name right? Zimlick?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, all right, turn your camera on for me, sir. All right. Oh, I got all my papers in the file for everything he did. Yes. Now calling the matter of the people versus Benjamin William Zimlick. This is U ticket 677-97323. This is one count of disorderly conduct. He was to have taken a test, HIV, STI, misdemeanor morality class, community service, and pay a fine. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Paul Clark representing Mr. Zimlick, who is also present on Zoom, Judge.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Benjamin Zimlick.
Okay. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today? I have lots of documents in my file, which makes me excited.
Judge, he has completed everything the court's asked of him. I would just ask that I've had a couple of these cases where they've been dismissed after he completes and others where where it indicates disorderly. To be honest with you, I don't remember what was offered in this one.
This one was just a reduction to disorderly. It's not a complete closeout. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, then that's how we would like you to proceed, Judge.
Okay.
Reduce the charge to the disorderly, and in a couple of years he'll take advantage of the clean slate law.
Absolutely. All right. Do you understand that, sir? Today, the offer was just that it be closed out under disorderly conduct, so you don't see that other charge on there. But in a few years, you should be able to apply to have it expunged completely off your record, as long as you get no other context, okay?
Yep, I do. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing further, you are all set, sir. You don't have to come see me anymore. Thank you for completing all the tasks. I'm going to close this matter out today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. Stay well.
All right. You too. All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. You too.
I will. Thank you. Mr. Leon Wilkerson. Attorney Nasser, can you tell me your P number, please? Good day to you, sir.
Good morning, Judge. My apologies. It's 74485, and good morning to you and your staff.
Good morning. All right, thank you. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Leon Alexander Wilkerson. This is ticket SP 1557175. Count 1, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. Count 2, disorderly conduct. Count 3, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor, and to your staff. May it please the most honorable court, Mohammed Nasser, P74485, appearing on behalf of Mr. Leon Wilkerson, who appears via Zoom, consents to the hearing over Zoom. Mr. Wilkerson, please state your full name for the record.
Leon Alexander Wilkerson.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding with this case?
Judge, I apologize about that. My associate was on, and she did have some discussions with the prosecutor about a possible resolution which eliminates the disorderly conduct. However, at this point, I need to have some time to sit down and talk to my client. I'd like to set this for another pretrial if we may, please.
Absolutely. What does August 2nd look like for you?
August 2nd is great, Judge, if we may.
Yep, August 2nd. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. His bond will continue at $0. Mr. Wilkerson, you look so fantastic for court this morning. Thank you so very much for dressing up as you have. We're going to continue your bond at $0. Your attorney has an offer, but he just wants to talk it over with you so you understand everything a little bit more clearly so you can make the best decision. Okay?
Your Honor, if I may, on the record, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Attorney Nasser, please put in writing that you want this offer left open because we do not keep our offers open. I may not be the prosecutor here the next time. So you need to email me regarding keeping that offer open and what the offer is. You can send it to my email address.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Mason, because sometimes she does take vacations and then it can't be guaranteed, okay?
Understood.
All right. If there's nothing further, then I'll see you both on August 2nd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Make sure you get that over to her though, Attorney Nasser, because I can't.
I'm going to do that. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
It's always a pleasure
Thank
seeing
you.
you.
Same here. Good seeing you. All right. Have a great day. Attorney Soroki, I see you've been patiently waiting. What you need?
If you're talking to me, I have some license being checked. I'm just waiting on the officer's licenses, what officers are here, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was about to say we can hold tight on those matters. Does Miss Mary know the ones you need checked on, or do you need me to write it down?
Miss Mason was going to ask her for.
She did come down here. Okay, never mind. Y'all handling it. I'm gonna stay out.
Okay. And did Officer MABSON check in? I can't tell who's in the breakout rooms with I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, you looking for
MABSON?
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna bring her out then. Thank you.
No problem.
You can hold on 1 second for the licenses, okay?
Okay.
Police Officer Corsi. Well, there, I thought we already handled that.
Yeah, I had him in the breakout room, Judge. He might have broken off and come back into the general session.
Okay.
You want me to put him back in the breakout room?
Can you please? I just didn't know if he needed something or not.
Officer
Jeremy
Gorsi,
Wilson,
go back to breakout room 1.
Jeremy Wilson, can you hear us yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we've been trying to get your attention all morning. We done seen
I
you
know I was
drive
down
up,
there.
down the street, magically walking down the street, walking into the house. You gotta pay attention. You can't just sign on to this stuff and just sit there. You gotta.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, so we're gonna put you into a breakout room so that you can talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights. Be patient. We have a few attorneys today, but they got to talk to everybody. So you just got to be patient as you do it and you wait. I'm gonna put you in room number 32. Stay in that room until it's time. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Glad you connected to audio. Okay, put you in room number 32. All right, there you go, Mr. Wilson. Join that room for me.
Attorney Soroki?
Oh, she went to go talk to that guy. Hold tight. Ajane, Whitehead, what's going on? You keep bouncing in and out of my meeting this morning. Turn your camera on, talk to me.
I apologize. I was trying to stay into the breakout room 32, and then I got a phone call, and I tried to exit it out, but it like completely exited out the Zoom call.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room. Put on a shirt too when you come back. This is court. All right, let me put you. Go ahead, join the breakout room. Attorney Soroki, you're welcome. That license is valid?
For which one?
It's valid.
For
William Solar?
Yeah, William Solar and Cabin Woodworth.
Okay.
His is valid as well.
And how about Dijon Watkins? Are you still working on that one?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay. Thank you. Let me get this right.
valid as well. Attorney Soroka,
Thank
the
you.
ones that you're welcome. The ones that you completed, could you tell them to come out to the main session if you're not able to bring them out?
They're all out. I brought them all out. I think I can't see the people in the breakout room, so I've got room. I'm gonna go and do this 22. Bring him. I'm gonna bring out. Yes, everybody that's ready. I'll go through. I'll go through all my rooms.
Okay.
And just see if anybody's left in them. I started on 4.
Yep,
Hello?
he keeps coming in and out.
What's your name, sir? Billy White. What's your name, sir?
Yes, my name is Billy White, yes.
Okay, did you speak with the attorney yet?
No, I haven't spoken to nobody yet.
Okay, good. You
keep coming. You
your
keep losing your
phone
place.
Right.
You keep losing your place.
in line because your phone keeps going in and out. You keep ending back up in the waiting room.
Oh, this is my first time ever doing this Zoom. This is my first time ever doing this.
I know. Well,
And
don't do
I've been
anything,
waiting.
okay?
Yeah, I've been waiting for an hour, so I was
Yep,
making
that's
sure everything was
normal.
in process.
It's normal, Mr. White. You wanna know how many people I had check in today? 32. It's normal if you're waiting
Okay.
that long. You just have to be patient. But
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time
I
you
didn't
leave,
know.
now I gotta put you back in room number 34. That means 2 other people have additionally joined us. So every time you leave, you get further and further down the line. So you gotta just be patient
Okay.
and wait in the room.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This is my first time ever doing it because I'm usually going to court, not doing it on Zoom. So, okay.
I know.
Right.
All right, back.
Decline Young.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm gonna place you in the waiting room until the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
All right.
The other guy on the outside.
Alexis Watson.
Yes.
I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Trason Solar.
Hello? Yes?
I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
Tanaya 13,
Yes.
Tanosha Wilkerson.
Yes.
Did you speak with the attorney before you fill out the Zoom?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I had to launch the Zoom meeting.
Okay, but you did speak to the attorney already, right?
Yes, and she told me that the officer wasn't here. So, and that was the last time I spoke with her. And then we came back to this room and I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, so I'm just gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So he want me
You want to bring out room 25? I can't bring him out on my phone. He's on a cell phone.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Britton Wilkes,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
You spoke with him, Attorney Soroki, Billy White?
Yes, he's getting a bench trial date. I'm gonna mark it. Now that they're out, I can actually label them.
He was calling in. Attorney Bosman, were you ready on Reginald Williams? He was the in-person?
Yes, ready.
Okay.
Whose phone is that?
Oh,
It's okay.
I'm gonna bring the rest of mine out of the breakout rooms. Is that okay?
Yeah, yes, let me do Reginald Williams real quick and then you can do that, okay? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Reginald Williams. This is ticket SP 1546200. Count one, driver's license never required. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, would you, sir, state your name?
Reginald Williams.
So we're going to waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Stand mute, Your Honor. The defendant requires a trial date.
All right, that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney, that have been Mr. Baughman, about your case and about your rights?
Oh, man.
You didn't talk to Attorney Baughman
Oh, yeah, I talked
on the
to him.
screen? Okay. And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna set it. Do you need to come in person, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give you a Thursday, man, when it's lighter. September 5th, in person.
Yes, ma'am.
That's here at Frank, in the same courtroom. That's at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set, okay?
Ma'am.
All right, see you then, sir. Bonds continue.
I could, I said, paper or something. When it come back, September 9.
You got a phone. Why you putting in the phone? Yes. We, this one, we don't have a bench trial date on September the 5th. All right, sir. Have a good day. You're welcome.
I just want to upset.
All right, you can go ahead and get the people that you need, Attorney Baughman, for us, please, and thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Mason, can you meet me in a breakout room, please?
Okay, room 2.
Thank you.
You know what? I gotta go down the hall to get to
All right.
Judge, this is the prosecutor. Let me know if you need Pauline Soroka. She's going to sit in her other courtroom. I'll
Okay.
text.
In her other courtroom. Why would you go put your hat on for court? Mr. Wade, does that make sense? Mr. White, you need to take your hat off too. Edwin White, before you went it off on your camera, I saw that. I'm gonna put y'all in the weight room until I'm ready to talk to y'all.
Oh, okay. I gotta go back outside.
Williams, I'm gonna put you in the weight room until I'm ready for you.
He already got it.
July 1st, okay.
I call us.
If you send in a dark, I want to send a dark too. You see him? I like it. I'll take a look. I want to send a dark too.
Ariel Whitman.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room to the judge study, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And that goes to Kenneth Williams and Corinthia Williams. I'm gonna place you in the waiting room as well.
Okay.
No. Right today. Oh, my nose won't stop running. I switched my little nose and allergy medicine. I have to go back.
Ms. Mason? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hi, can we do a breakout room real quick before we get started?
Okay, breakout two.
I'll see you there. I'm ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Attorney Kaufman,
Yes.
did anybody talk to Bertrand Wyrick? He's still in the
No,
background room.
he has
I'm gonna
retained.
go get the stragglers and see what's going on with the, there's 1, 2, 3 that are still in the breakout room. One of them I'm trying to get an offer on.
This morning.
I just got an offer on another one. I can, what's going on? Is that okay?
Yeah, Trey Wydrick has attorney. It's Ivan Land.
Okay. I'll put that on his, I'll just change his name. I'll be right back.
I don't know what Mr. Land is, but
He said he was coming.
yeah, he did. No. Motorola Moto G Play. Walking. Morning, Attorney Land.
Morning, Your Honor.
I'll put you into the room with your client.
Okay.
He's in room number 10. Join that room.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Are these city matters or state matters?
I don't know. Let me see. Probably city matters because it looks like it's a disorderly conduct. Usually that's a city matter.
Hey, can I just set it for a trial? Pitch trial?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
we got tons of tickets in disposition.
Oh, yes. I was going to set them off for the same day if possible and work out something.
And all for the same thing. He a terrible driver. He needs to take a driver's class. Terrible.
Okay.
You know,
All for the same
Judge,
thing.
hey, are we off the record? Housekeeping matter on
Not
the
on the
you know, I'm starting to go over to the evade better choices as opposed to the driving because I'm finding out that upon a voir dire of people that are being asked what they learned, they're not learning any. They'll say like, "I learned not to speed." That's what they'll come back saying, and it's like that's an unacceptable answer. So I think I'm looking geared toward if they go to a better choices, the evade better choices.
What is it? It's called eVay?
Yeah, ethics, vices, and you.
Ethics, vices, and
you.
You? Oh, like
Yeah,
you,
I'll give
okay.
you the phone number, Attorney Land.
Okay.
It's 313
Yep.
864.
You said 864?
Yes, 8205.
8205.
And send me an email that we talked about that with the
Okay.
person. Yeah, so that I'll know that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read every single case too, so it can be embarrassed.
You talking about for my client, John?
No, I'm talking about somebody else who being impatient. And they got my whole morning docket talking about, so what's the hold up? Oh, okay. I'm gonna read all your cases. That's the hold up. All 28 of them. Attorney Land, can I have your P number, please?
65879.
All right. All right. Mr. Wyrick?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now calling the matter of people versus, is it Bertrand?
It's Betran, ma'am.
Bertrand Wyrick. This is
Yes,
ticket
ma'am.
SP 1537420. Count 2 is disorderly conduct. He also has a number of tickets in default as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Betran Wyrick, who's present on the screen, Your Honor. We have no objection to holding these proceedings by Zoom. Thank you.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Betran Wyrick.
All right, today is the date and time set in these matters for a it might be an arraignment on a show cause. How do you wish to proceed, counsel?
On the show cause, we stand mute, waive the formal reading, and ask the court terminate the warrant.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. How would you like to move forward with the rest of these matters?
Your Honor, my client, we had a sidebar with the city attorney, Mason, and she wants my client to take a class, which I'm gonna send him the information. Your Honor, I would ask with that, would this court be willing to set aside all of my client's defaults, tit for that?
I will.
Okay.
Those matters that I can take out of default, as long as they're not in collections, I'll take out a default and set on my docket as well.
Okay.
What type of date do you want? You want a bench trial date or a pre-trial date?
No, I didn't know it was APA Mason, so she's pretty liberal, so I would just require a pre-trial date for Mr.
Okay.
Beecher.
Does August 2nd look like a good day for you?
Yes, Your Honor, it is for me.
Okay.
Hopefully my client,
Client, August 2nd at 8:30 a.m.? Okay. I'll continue your bond at $0 personal on that particular matter, and we'll see you back on these cases. Get in contact with your attorney. He has a class they want you to take because you have some civil infractions, several of them, and we need to figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, Mr. Ryder.
Thank you, Your Honor. Always
All
a
right.
pleasure.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Attorney Mason,
Yes, Judge.
I'm trying to see if did y'all have Mr. Washington come in? Because I see Officer Whitehead is here. I want to try and let some of these officers go that Corporal Whitehead is here, but I don't have Teran Washington. Do you have them, Mary? When you get a chance. Under the 9 o'clock trial, I don't think that person checked in.
Yeah, I got Whitehead checked in. Maloof is by text. He checked in and then he had to go to another courtroom. He said to text him. And I had Officer Bond check in on Dejon Watkins.
I'm trying to see if Dejon Watkins or
I think John Watkins did check in because that was Soroki. She needed that the SOS on him.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Did that Mr. West check in, Bratavius West?
Yes, he did. He's here.
Okay, so an Officer Hawk checked in on that too.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right. All right. Let me do Mr. Waddell first. I have two officers here for that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Now calling Mr. Waddell, you can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
After the morning, still morning a little bit. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Vincent Michael Waddell. This is ticket SP 1489580. Count one, failed to display operator's license. Count two, reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel first.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
My name is Vincent Waddell.
There's also an officer here. Sir, would you state your name and badge number? Officer Hill?
Police officer Wakefield, 3756 for a police permit.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, the defendant is going to waive his right to a finding of fact this morning. He understands the rights that he has pursuant to trial. He does not want to have a trial. He has been made an offer from the prosecutor to plead guilty to drag racing. He's going to make a factual basis here and now. He's otherwise been advised. You're on mute, Your Honor. We can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm? Thank you. That's you got the left hand.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Swear or affirm that you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I talked to Mr. Harry Boffman.
Yes, and he's an attorney. He may not have told you, but he is. And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today? This charge is going to be reduced to another charge in exchange for this plea?
No one did none of any of that.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I just want to get this resolved and so I can continue
So
with
this
my
is a
life.
yes or no question.
Yes,
And when
ma'am.
people
Yes,
just say, I
ma'am.
want
I'm
to get
sorry.
it resolved, that lets me know they want to have a trial, because that means that they're not satisfied with that. So you got to make some real definite answers here and
You
stop
right.
trying to explain stuff, okay?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. And are you pleading guilty? By doing this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights to have a bench trial. I have officers here or a jury trial in these matters. You understand?
Yes.
Understanding all of these, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of August 16th, 2023. Were you in the area of, it looks like Joy Road and Patton Streets in the Chevy vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to yield to an ice cream truck, sir?
That was a little while ago. I'm sorry. It was a lot. It's been a lot going on
I
since
know.
then.
It's
I
always a
lost my
lot.
I lost my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law like 6 months apart. So I'm like trying to go back to that date.
I know it's okay, Mr. Boffman. We're gonna let him tell his story because he can't wait until I ask him. So I'm gonna let him tell his whole entire story right now. And then that way I'll be able to rule on it. So did you or did you not yield for the ice cream truck? I'm trying not to ask reckless driving because it always seems like you don't want to admit to reckless driving.
Right.
And in a minute, we're just gonna have a bench trial, and I'm okay with that. We can have a bench trial and we can talk all
Yes, I
about
did.
it.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm satisfied. Sorry to laugh.
We're the
Forgive
same.
me. Forgive me.
No,
I'm
it's okay.
satisfied.
The court is satisfied as well. I will enter a plea to the reduced count of drag racing. Listen, Mr. Waddell, we all got lots of stuff going on in our life now. Let me first apologize and send my sympathy for the loss of your family members and your loved ones. But when you say that, just so you know how it's perceived, when you start saying all of that, instead of just admitting guilt and stuff like that, and then letting me know what's going on at the end, it looks like you're trying to get out of whatever. You're trying to put fault on something else. Take responsibility and ownership, even if it's a long time ago. If that's what you want to do, take responsibility and ownership, but don't try and pass the buck along. Like, those are good reasons for me to depart from giving you a fine that's high or something like that, but not reasons for saying why you did this. And you're saying that it wasn't even, it doesn't sound like it was during that time. Did you lose them during the time this ticket took place?
No, man, I was just trying to go back into my memory bank. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Then
man.
it
I
would
was
at
just,
least be an excuse like I wasn't paying attention because my mind was distracted. Listen, when you see ice cream truck, why they take that so seriously is because, you know, little kids get hit, they'll run into the street. And if you don't stop and completely look and make sure it's no kids before you proceed, and you just kind of slow down a little bit, which is, I guess, is slightly cautious, but then you keep going. So you gotta be mindful at all times what's going on, what's happening around you, so that you just take care of that in a decent manner. I do appreciate that you're handling your business now. I don't know what happened. I don't know why we got so far to here. Okay, all right. So my fine is typically $200. Is that something you can afford, sir?
yes, ma'am.
How long do you need, 30 or 60 days?
Can I give me 30 days?
If you need longer, I said, or 60.
Okay, I can pay 100 today if you need me to.
No,
Just to,
pay it.
start paying on it.
I know, don't pay it until you see in the system that it says drag racing. So give us a couple of days and then make the payment, the $100, and then make the other $100 payment. And then it'll just close out when you finish making the payments, okay?
Okay.
So I'll give you until July 12th, 2024. Again, I appreciate, yes, you got a ticket in collections too. You know about that one?
Yeah, that was for my
Okay.
headlights.
Okay. Take care of that one, okay? At some point in
Okay.
time so that they don't take it from your check somehow. I appreciate you taking ownership, but just make sure, Mr. Waddell, just try and handle it so that way you can move forward with life, okay?
Thank you so much for the grace you've shown me today.
No problem. Listen, you're good, okay? All right. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too, ma'am.
All right. Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're very nice. What we need? You good? Okay, you back, Attorney Soroki, you need a moment. Mr. Watkins, he's a trial for today too, right?
He is, Your Honor. We're ready on that case.
Officer Bond is here, I believe.
And Officer,
One checked in and via phone.
okay, Maluk.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
All right, please turn on your phone for me. Camera. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dijon Martell Watkins. This is ticket SP 1549065. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Also calling ticket SP 1546046. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Counsel, may I have your name for the record, please?
Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, would you state your name, please, sir?
Dejan Watkins.
And the officers that appeared for this case, would you one at a time state your name and badge number?
Officer Bond, 1871.
I'd also acknowledge the appearance of Officer Maloof for the purpose of trial today, Your Honor. The defendant is going to waive his right to that hearing here and now. He's going to plead guilty to the expired plate and responsible to the reduced charge of blockading on the moving violation. He's been advised.
All right. Those are both civil infractions. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Oh, as to both counts, yes, Your Honor.
All right, and stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna enter one count of expired plates, one count reduced to blockading in these matters. Sir, these tickets together, the blockading is $175 and the expired plates is $145, so that's a total of $320. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Do you need more time than that, sir?
30 days.
30 days? Okay. I can give you until July 12th to have this paid, okay?
Yep, that's cool.
Okay, July 12th, 2024. The other two tickets will be dismissed. His license is valid. Very good, sir. If there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you. Thank you, officer. Stay safe out there.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. You have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you. All right. Let me get this other officer out. Bring out Hartford too. All right. And Calvin Woodruff.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Calvin Tyrone Woodruff.
Kevin.
This is Kevin.
Yes, it still is Kevin. Spell with A.
But it has a K.
Still, okay.
Okay.
Still
All right,
Kevin.
Kevin Tyrone Woodruff. This is ticket number SP 1533145. Hold on a minute.
What ticket?
Ticket number SP 1533145. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with Attorney Boffman, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Kevin Woodruff.
Matters are set for trial, Judge. Normally, Corporal Bennett would be here, but I suspect that he understands that my client has a valid license and insurance certificate.
He was here. He showed up, but I figured he just had valid license and everything.
He does, Your Honor. So I'm going to stipulate to probable cause for dismissal of these incident cases. And thank the prosecutor and the court.
You're welcome. At this time, the court is going, I see he has a valid license, and I know that you checked on the rest of his stuff. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, make sure you keep everything up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may, as a housekeeping matter, who's the House Counsel that has Ratavius West?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we
I'll
talk?
go to 2. Yeah, I'll go to 2 for you right now.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can do some Attorney Soroki. She back. All right, Attorney Soroki. All right. Let me bring in some of your folks. You good? Okay.
I don't know why it keeps disconnecting me.
Ain't nobody disconnecting you, Mr. Wilkins. We put you into what's called a waiting room. It's because
No, I
I had
wasn't.
almost 40
Listen.
people check in this morning. And when I have a lot of people check in, I have to put them someplace so you're not just sitting in here talking like that out loud.
Let me call you right back. I'm gonna talk to the judge.
That's why. Because then the people be talking, let me hurry up. Let me talk to the judge. All right. Let me see. Ms. Wilcoxon, unmute yourself for me, please.
Yes, it's unmuted.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Tanisha. Is it Tanisha Wilcoxon? Tanasha Wilcoxon. This is ticket number SP 1529532. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Soroka, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Your Honor, Pauline
Okay.
Soroka, behalf of Ms. Wilcoxon.
All right, Ms. Wilcoxon, can you state your name for the record, please?
Tanisha Wilcoxon.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding in this matter?
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. My understanding is the officer did not appear. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, the time is now 11:09 a.m. No officer having appeared in this matter. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, don't allow someone who's unlicensed to drive your vehicle, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck.
Britton Wilkes. Sir, with the hat on for court, so lovely for you to
I
come
don't
to
have
court.
a hat on.
No, not Mr. Wilkins, not you.
I'm sorry.
So, what's your name?
Raphael Williams. I just got off work. This is my work hat. I've been waiting on y'all.
And you gonna keep it on? And you gonna keep it on after I told you about it?
No, I'm gonna take it off, but it look worse if I take it off than having it on.
He said he just got here. What you want to do?
No, we spoke, Mr. Williams and I, Your Honor. I'm sorry. We are
you
ready on
already
this
know
field.
that it was about to go down. All right, Mr. Wilkins, you're still next though. Brenton. All right, put yourself on mute, sir. Brenton, you're still next. Mr. Wilkes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Brenton Wilkes. This is ticket number SP 1557023. Why do they cut these off? Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket number SP 1557029. Count one, operator or front passenger failed to wear a safety belt. Count two, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel first, please?
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your name?
Britton Wilkes.
So we have compliance on the driver's license and on the plate, Your Honor. I think the defendant is gonna enter into a responsibility omission on the seatbelt. I saw his insurance, it's current and valid.
All right, fantastic. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right,
I also stipulate to probable cause as to the matters being dismissed here.
I appreciate that. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to one count, fail to use seatbelt assembly system. Sir, that ticket is $65. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, or you need additional time?
That's enough time.
Okay, so it'll be due no later than June 26, 2024, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're all set. The other two tickets got dismissed, so you just got to take care of that one ticket, okay?
All right, appreciate you, Your Honor.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
All right, I will. Eric Watson.
Can you hear me?
I can. Now calling the matter of the people versus Eric Marcel Watson. This is ticket SP 1534078. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper. Count two, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count three, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Eric Watson.
Are you counsel?
No, I'm sorry about that. I'm going through some stuff right now. My brother just passed away.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Is this not a good day for you to be at court?
I gotta be at court.
I know, but I can give you another day.
No, I'll keep going. I'll just keep going.
Your
Okay.
Honor, Pauline
Attorney
Soroki on behalf of Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson, can you state your name one more time for me, pretty please?
Eric Marcel Watson.
All right, counsel.
Your Honor, at this time, waiving the formal reading of the information, standing mute, and requesting a bench trial date. Mr. Watson indicates he's also got other tickets with the court date coming up, so I don't know if the court wanted to merge that.
I just have these tickets. I also have them. Okay, so he has a pre-trial hearing. No, that's a hearing, so it's not in front of me, but that's just on July 17th.
Okay, Mr. Watson, that's separate. That's a civil infraction, so that's in front of the magistrate.
Oh, they're in
Oh,
here.
okay.
They're on
Oh,
July
actually.
17th. Actually, I take that back. Okay, he has a. Why did you do it? I said, the way you did it. It's scheduled for 7. Give me that. So the next date is July 17th, 24. I don't know if that's quick enough to do. You just want to do a pre-trial or a bench trial?
Yeah, why don't you just set up for pre-trial and bring everything together, and then you can make the best decision after that.
All right. That way it gives you some time to figure out what you're doing and what you're going through. Right now, the court extends its condolences for the loss of your brother, but that'll give you some more time. And so if you want to have a bench trial, then you can let me know and we'll schedule it for that, for all your matters. But that way you can kind of think about everything and put it together, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so just July 17th, is that gonna give you enough time or you want me to push out that date, so?
No, July 17th.
Okay, all right. We'll see you back July 17th, 2024. We'll have your other 2 cases as well that you have out there, so we can try and put something together if you want that, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, bond set at $0. Yes, sir.
What'd you say?
I said bond set at $0.
Okay, what time I gotta go back to court on the 7th, 8:30 or 1:30?
8:30, please. That's a good question. Even if the other one was for 1:30, come in at 8:30 for everything.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Good luck
Thank
to
you.
you. So you're welcome. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me get Officer Harpet out. Ratavius West.
Yes.
Okay, can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Yeah.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ratavius West. This is ticket SP 1533148. Count 1 failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2 expired plate. Also calling ticket number SP 15. What Ms. White doing? 1533147. Count 1 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2 drove with bright glaring lights. Count 3 insufficient or defective lights. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Ratavius West.
Officer,
Yes, good morning. Detroit Police Officer Nicholas Hout, badge 1789.
thank you, officer. Your Honor, the defendant is going to waive his right to any hearing or trial today. He's going to plead pursuant to the recommendation. That is that he would, on the driver's license offense, plead to the reduced charge of driving or failing to display a valid driver's license. He's also going to plead responsible on the speeding to 1 to 5 over. There is no limited access exception on that responsible plea. On the defendant's behalf, I stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible plea. I stipulate also to probable cause as to all the matters that are being dismissed here. And I thank the prosecutor and the court and the officer.
All right, that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand for the misdemeanor. The other right hand.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know.
Do
I
you
promise
have-
I know my right from left. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. A lot of people do it, so don't feel too bad. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney, that would be Mr. Boffman, about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside what's been stated today, some reduction in some of the charges in exchange for the plea?
I'm sorry, you had glitched out.
It's okay. I said, did anybody threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for these pleas today?
No. No,
Are you
ma'am.
pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at like
No,
how
you're
much
fine.
work this lady is doing. Like she do it. I done seen her walk through her house. She done picked up kids here. I'm gonna put her in the waiting room. I can't do it anymore. All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of December 16th of 2023. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Gratiot and St. Patrick Streets in the city
Yes.
of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license, sir?
Yes.
Yes,
Certified counsel?
I am.
Court is, thank you. The court is as well. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea to fail to display a valid operator's license as well as 1 to 5 speed. You too young to start getting all these tickets, Mr. West.
I'm done with that. Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah,
done
you
with
should
that.
be done with that. Okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling now. I'm staying out the way, chilling.
Stay out the way because you don't want to mess up your driving record already. Do you have your license or are you working on getting your license?
No, I'm working on it now. I just been busy a lot because I'm doing pre-licensing for like real estate and I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time and taking my time on things.
All right. So that means we're not driving right now because we don't have our
Yeah.
license.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You young enough to get some help if you do, from assistance from some people around you. If you have it, utilize them while you can. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the 1 to 5 speed, that's $125 ticket. Do you have source of income, sir, right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Ticket on the fail to display. All right, how long you need? Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time for you, or you need more time?
Yeah, it's just 120, right?
125.
Okay.
Okay, so you have until June 26, 24. Wait until you see in the system that it says 1 to 5. If you pay the 11 to 15 mile per hour ticket, you're gonna have 3 points, and I can't do anything about it. So wait until you see it. It'll be there. But don't try and pay it today and mess yourself up, okay?
Okay, I got you.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. All right. What is this from? Raphael Williams. I'm sure I do like this. In my stack of files. I do. I just knew it was in the stack. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Raphael Williams. This is ticket SP 1555677. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket number SP 1555679. Count 1, defective brake lights. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Count 3, no rear view mirror. Also calling in warrant status, ticket number SP 1283943. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, unmute your device, state your name for the record?
Raphael Williams.
Judge, we will waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment for the defendant. We're asking for a continued pretrial on all of these matters. The defendant's going to have to bring back a valid driver's license in order for us to best help him. So he'd appreciate short period of time to be able to do that.
All right. At this time, the court is going to honor that request. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of August 2nd. August
you.
at 8:30 a.m. Sir, you got some tickets in collection with our collection agency. You may want to look into those. That might be why it's holding you up. You're at 36th District Court. You got some tickets in collection, sir.
Okay, I'll check into that. But I think the lawyer just told me to pay 2 tickets. Is those the tickets that's in
Whatever y'all
collection?
had, you don't have to tell me. Listen,
Oh.
whatever y'all discuss, follow his advice. Okay, so
Okay.
that you can try and get this license in order. But I'm letting you know how many we have. Now, he may have given you some direction so that you can try and get that license in place. But I'm letting you know they're in collection. So pay
So,
and take
let me
payment
just add
arrangements.
this. It's more than just those 2 tickets, but those 2 tickets first, please, for your
Yes,
for your
sir.
own good. Okay, those 2
I'm gonna
tickets
do it.
first, and then you can come down. You want to make a payment arrangement, that's fine, but you've got to pay those 2 tickets first because those are the ones that have your license out of whack.
Okay, I'm gonna pay those first.
All right. Have a good day. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
All
it.
right.
You appreciate
No
it as well, sir. I know.
All right.
I'm all good to go.
You're all good to go. I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. You're all set, okay?
Thank you, Honor. Bye.
These officers out. Okay. Bertha Wilson.
Good. You want me to go get Baker?
Yeah, I just closed out all the rooms, so I bring them all out because I want to do their cases.
Okay, I think I have to text him because I think he's another court.
Oh, that might be why. I was trying to get them. I just closed everything out. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Bertha Sheridan Wilson. This is ticket SP 1532254. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name, please?
Bertha Wilson.
I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Corporal Baker, ostensibly for the purpose of giving testimony here at trial. I'm sure, and we know Corporal Baker is busy, but there is an agreement between counsel to dismiss the instant cases. I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation, and I thank the prosecutor and the court.
All right, this being that as the case, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these tickets without prejudice. Ma'am, they're dismissing it for some reason today. So,
All right, thank you.
All right, you're all set.
Have a good one now.
So thank you.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, would you be able to call Ajane Whitehead? It's a compliance dismissal.
Yes.
Thank you.
The remaining officers, I don't believe those people have checked in. Officer Bowden, let me see.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you, Corporal. Corporal Whitehead. Mr. Washington did not check in to my knowledge. So you're all set. And then Antonio Williams did not check in to my knowledge either. So Officer Bowden, you're all set as well. Miss Ajane Whitehead, can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Now calling the matter of the People versus Ajane Marie Whitehead. This is ticket SP 1566850. Count of no insurance.
Ms. Jenkins, he didn't say anything about the fact that.
One count of no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name, please?
Ajane Marie Whitehead.
Judge, we're here for 1 ticket, 1 count, and the defendant showed me her insurance in her name. It will not expire till August 2nd of 2024. I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation that this case be dismissed, and I thank the prosecutor and the court.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Did
Have a
Lena
good one.
Williams? Lena Williams, I'm gonna give her a new date to come. She was supposed to be here at 8:35. All right, Billy White,
Yes.
all right, now calling the matter of the people versus Billy Ray White Jr. This is ticket SP 1540913, count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. White, state your name.
Billy Ray White Jr.
This matter is here for show cause, Your Honor. Would you accept a not guilty plea from the defendant at this time? He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and requests a pretrial date to return.
All right. That's the case, sir. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on August 2nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. White, I'll see you then.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, you did call Miss Washington, right? This Corporal Whitehead.
Listen, Corporal Whitehead, they didn't show up, so I was trying to release you so that you could leave.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very
They'll
much.
be capious. You can put on your sheet capious, okay?
No problem. Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right. I'm gonna bring all these 20,000 people in. All right, please place yourself on mute until I call your matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hello?
I will place yourself on mute till I call your matter.
I don't know why I can't hear you.
Place yourself on mute until I call your matter. Miss Lena Williams. Oh, she's not even connected to audio anyways. Sorry. All right. All right. Calvin Wade. Unmute yourself for me, please.
Hello?
Hello, hold on one second. Just a sheet of paper. Calvin Wade. Okay. Put yourself back on mute for a moment, sir, please. Ariel Whitman.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe not. All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
I don't have Miss Whitman either. I don't think. All right, go ahead. Calvin Wade, you can unmute yourself now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Calvin Anthony Wade Jr. This is ticket SP 155-65061, wrong way on a one-way street. I also have ticket SP 155-6558, one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Calvin Way.
So I did see an insurance certificate from the defendant. It was valid until September 5th of 2024. I stipulate the probable cause for dismissal of that count. As to the moving violation, the defendant is going to enter a plea of responsible according to the recommendation that would be reduced to 1 to 5 over limited access speeding. I stipulate to I stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible plea there.
All right, this time the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to 1 to 5 limited access. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that enough time for you, or you need more time?
No, that's more than enough time. I actually can pay it right now.
Okay, we'll wait until we change it in the system, because if you pay it right now, it's gonna be the wrong way ticket, and you're gonna get the points that come with that, okay? You cannot drive on Zoom. If you are driving on Zoom, I have to put you in the waiting room until all right. You're all set. Typically you have 14 days to pay that, so I'll make it due no later than June 26, 2024, okay?
Okay. So what, I'm gonna get a paper in the mail or what? Just go down there, see if it's in
No,
the
you
system.
can pay it online, or you can come down to 36th District Court and pay it then, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. Huh, I do. I said I have it. I said I knew I had it. Ariel Whitman, now you can unmute yourself. I just couldn't find it in this thing until I looked real hard. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Ariel Marie Whitman. This is ticket SX 4311833. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, accident failed to stop. Property damage. Count 3, failed to yield right away. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant, Ms. Whitman. Please state your name for the record.
Ariel Whitman.
This matter is set for a bench trial, Judge, and there is no complaining witness. Officer Jurashaj has not checked in, to my knowledge. If the court confirms that that officer hasn't made any contact, would you please dismiss these cases without prejudice? The defendant's been advised.
All right, no officers being present, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure that you keep everything valid in your vehicle. And if you have this type of situation, make sure you stay next time, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. You're all set.
Have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Destiny White, you stop driving? Ready?
Yes, I did. I'm picking up my daughter from
Okay.
school, but I'm not driving, operating a vehicle.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Destiny Mariah White. This is ticket SX 4351761. This is one count of, you got to chill though for a second. You got to just chill for 2 seconds. Count 1. Count 2, no vehicle insurance. Count 1 is registration and or plate violation. It's in default, Attorney Boffman, or whoever did this matter. I don't know if you had the opportunity to look and see into that. I think it's Attorney Soroki.
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead,
Colleen Stroke, if you have to defend, Your Honor. I did not know about the other count. She does have valid insurance. So I am moving for dismissal of that matter.
Okay. Do you have
What was
valid?
the other count?
The plates weren't valid at that time.
The plate is now valid and the insurance is also valid as well.
All right. Do you have that Michigan registration thing? And you should. It's in your car.
Yeah.
You better have it.
Yep, I do.
All right. It's set to, let me check my view. Say your name one time for me, Miss White.
Destiny Mariah White.
Okay. And put the thing up to it so I can see. All right, say your name.
Destiny Mariah White. Can you see it?
Okay,
No,
Miss White, you
Mr.
gotta
Wilson
hold it
started
still.
talking. All right. She has valid. Yep, that's for the car. All right. I'm gonna dismiss both matters without prejudice, ma'am. Make sure you keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Bye.
Come on, ladies.
Well, we can bring you in, Miss Williams. You're super late to court, so I'm gonna just have you call the courtroom for a new date. You're supposed to be here at 8:30. Unless someone spoke to her that I didn't know about. Attorney Soroki, you speak to Alina Williams?
I do not believe I did, Your Honor.
I did not.
Okay. All right, you need to call the courtroom. You're too late to court. You ready for the phone number?
Yeah.
313.
Okay.
965. 2293.
313565.
965.
Oh. 965. Yes. The last four numbers?
2293.
2293. Just call the court and ask for a new date?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Kenneth Williams?
Yes.
Kenneth Williams? Hey, Kenneth.
Yeah.
All right. Please turn on your camera for me. And I gotta see you. That's court. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenneth Lee Williams. This is ticket number SP 1535924, one count reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, Mr. Williams, state your name, please?
Kenneth Williams.
Judge, we're going to need a bench trial date. I don't believe it's going to require any kind of MIDC appointment. From my perspective, I'd be happy to represent the defendant at his next action date. But if there's a material issue of fact, bench trial date, please.
All right, sir, you know you have to come down and get fingerprints before your bench trial date. You understand that?
You said, huh?
You have to come get fingerprinted. It's a new law that we have for reckless driving matters, sir.
All right.
All right. Please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth? I'm gonna make you come in if you can't put your face in the camera.
All right.
All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding, waiver trial, that's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. I want to set this for the date of September 16th. September 16th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
All right.
All right. I'll see you then via Zoom, 9 a.m. September 16th, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye-bye. Mr. David Welsh?
Yes, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How about yourself today, sir?
Blessed, doing a lot better than I was a few months back.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. And you're going to keep getting better every day, right?
One day at a time.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. Now calling the matter of the people versus David Matthew Welsh. This is ticket SP 1519806. Count 1 is possession of drug paraphernalia. This is on a 3-month delayed sentence. He was to have paid a fine, and this is the date for review for dismissal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
David Welch.
Judge, the defendant's paid all fines and costs. He's come back with no new cases. He's eligible for the dismissal this morning. I move to dismiss without prejudice. He's been advised.
All right. At this point in time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, good luck to you, okay, with everything else you go through in life, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
Really quick, I'm a driver for my job. Will this come off of my record completely for insurance purposes?
So it'll look like dismissed. In order to get it completely taken off, you may have to do an expungement because it is a misdemeanor. So it shows up, but it's going to show up as dismissed, but it'll pop up on it. I just want to be honest with you. It'll pop up, but you can always file for and they've changed the laws, so it may be sooner than what it used to be. You can apply for it to be expunged off your record.
Okay. I appreciate everything and God bless you.
All right. Same to you, sir. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Now it's Corinthia Williams, Miss Williams.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Corinthia Williams. This is ticket SP 11-68803. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Also calling ticket SP 11-47549. 1 count, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Okay, please court Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name?
Corinthia Williams.
Yeah, Judge, we're asking that you would adjourn this pretrial for the purpose that the defendant would come back in compliance with respect to her driver's license. We had a talk about it. It looks like it's entirely within the realm of possibilities from what I can see.
All right. This is the last one, though. She's gonna have to make a decision next time, but I'll give her some more time to try and get this together. August 2nd is gonna be the adjourned pretrial, August 2nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am.
Okay.
Dominique Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dominique Latrice Williams. This is ticket SP, thank you. 1553722. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1553819. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, insufficient or defective lights. And in warrant status, I have ticket number SP 154555501. 1 count, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Dominique Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stands mute for the purpose of arraignment. Would you place all these matters for a continued pretrial? You're going to try to get her license back square.
All right. You must have went over all the civil infractions that she has that she. Okay.
I believe we did. Let me look it up right now. Jog my own memory.
Some of those tickets are the ones that's holding her up too, because she got about 1, 2, 3, 4 no proofs of insurances.
Okay.
Oh, but what if I have my insurance now? Would I be able to show that?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need the middle name. Latrice?
Yes.
Just give me 1 second, I'm on it. So, Your Honor, would you please assign the matter to another pre-trial date? And then what I'd like to do is place Miss Williams back into a breakout room briefly so I can just get a point what she needs to do.
August 2nd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Bond set at $0 personal. You can give her some more guidance because she has quite a few. All right. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Miss Williams, I'm going to put you in the breakout room. It won't be long. I'll come and finish up with you, okay?
Okay.
Got some valuable.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. The rooms are closed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Open them back up. I apologize. I did it because I was trying to get the officers out. Okay. Don't join the rooms if it's telling you to. Please don't join the room. One already did. Dang it.
I'll go get them.
All right, Nick, don't join the rooms. Don't join the rooms. Vernon Williams, do not join the rooms. You're next. Unmute yourself, sir. Now calling the matter of People versus Vernon Lamont Williams. This is ticket 463537. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, drive unlicensed motor vehicle. Ticket 513858. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, drive uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket SP 798695. Count 1, driver's license never required. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1152896. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1155415. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive untitled, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1190193. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1205684. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1166077. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1171761. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. Ticket number SP 1186679. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1186893. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1188806. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1431846. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strokey, on behalf of Vernon Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Vernon Williams.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, regarding all the outstanding matters, we're waiving the formal reading, standing mute to the charges, and ask the court to set the warrants aside.
All right, this time the court's going to accept your request. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation. I'm asking the court to accept a no contest plea. Do you have the recommendation, Your Honor?
I don't.
I don't know. I can.
Judge, I can email you the docket sheet with the information on it. I will do that with the court.
Okay. Thank you.
If the court wanted to start the second ticket, 185138581, would be amended to fail to display.
It says fail to display.
Yeah.
What ticket? I'll wait for her to send it over.
Okay, I know it's a lot.
It is. All right, I'll come back. Mr. Williams, put yourself on mute. Let me do some other quick matters because it sounds like it's going to take me a moment on yours. All right. Alexa Zion.
Ready, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus. I just saw her file. Alexa Zion. This is ticket number SP 155-70471. Count leave scene of accident property damage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strokey, on behalf of Ms. Zion.
Ms. Zion, can you state your name for the record, please?
Alexa Zion.
Counsel.
Your Honor, this time we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges if this is an arraignment. In any case, I'm requesting counsel be appointed on my client's behalf.
All right, ma'am, I'll get you some counsel. I'll have you come back on July 12th.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to call the courtroom though, so that we can get some personal information to have that person appointed. Are you ready to take down our number?
Okay.
313-965. 2293.
2293.
Yes, call it noon. I guess in a couple minutes, one just to call.
Okay.
12:30. Call us at 12:30. Okay.
On July
No, today. The court wants you to call
Call
today.
today.
Give
Oh,
your,
okay. Okay.
Okay, call today at 12:30. Okay, ma'am, I like your shirt too. Thank you for dressing nicely for court today.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, give us a call at 12:30 at that number I gave you, and then come back and see me on July 12th, okay?
All right. Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Nicole Williams? Unmute yourself. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nicole Williams. This is ticket, it says T602. This is one count allowing suspended revoked person to operate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, Miss Williams, state your name for the record?
Nicole Williams.
Thank you. Judge, I was not able to verify whether or not the defendant has a valid driver's license or not, but she has compliance documents otherwise. If the court finds that her license is valid, I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation that these cases be dismissed today.
All right, her license is indeed valid. So the
Thanks.
court's going to grant that request. I'll dismiss this without prejudice. I just had one ticket, so I'm hoping it's just this one ticket, Attorney Baldwin. She had more than one?
No.
No.
Okay. Yep, her license is valid, so I'll dismiss it without prejudice. You're all set, ma'am. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
You too. All right. Tashawn Williams, Seller?
Yes, Tyler. Yes.
Siler, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tayshawn Nicholas Williams Siler. This is ticket SP 1545722. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Tayshawn Williams Tyler.
Your Honor, these matters are set for trial today. The defendant has shown valid documents, so I'd stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation that these cases would be dismissed. Thank the court and the prosecutor.
All right, as an officer of the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for the compliance. Sir, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, please, and thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're welcome. Alexis Watson. Now calling the matter of the people versus Alexis Monet Watson. This is ticket number SP 1565813. No insurance misdemeanor. She also has in default ticket number SP 1565811. Count one, disregard red, signal red or amber. Count two, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Alexis Watson.
Judge, we waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment. Would you please set these matters for a pretrial?
Court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client, set aside the defaults. I'll set it for arraignment on the date of, a pretrial, I apologize, on August 2nd. August 2nd. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that for the ticket too, or just for the insurance?
It's for all of it. So the disregard signal red or amber. Now the officer won't be here that day. It's just I put everything on the docket so it can be addressed.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I took it out of default though. When you don't come to court, it goes into default, okay?
Okay, and you said August 2nd, right?
August 2nd at 8:30 a.m.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome, okay? Thank you, I got it. Let me do Christopher Webster. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Antonio Webster. This is ticket SP 152195211. Count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, would you, sir, state your name?
Christopher Webster.
So, Your Honor, this is a matter for which the defendant has to be arraigned. Please enter a not guilty plea for him, and he waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Request a pretrial date, please.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Sir, you have a date already with me, July 1st. I'm going to put this ticket on that same date, July 1st at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you then. You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
Daquan Young. Daquan Young.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you turn on your camera for me? Now
Yes.
calling the matter of the people versus Daquan Reginald Young. This is ticket SP 1556958. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, failed to stop for a stop sign. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you please state your name, sir?
Daquan Reginald Young.
So, my notes fail to reflect that I got any compliance information from the defendant. I'm asking that the matter be set for an adjourned pretrial. The defendant needs to get his license, or no, he needs to get his insurance and his license.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of August 2nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. August 2nd is going to be quite the day, just so we all know. Noted. August 2nd is going to be quite the day as well. All right. You're all set, sir. Bond set at $0. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Willie Wallace.
Yes.
All right. I'll call in the matter of the people versus Willie Antoine Wallace Jr. This is ticket SP 1554886. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Willie Antoine Wallace Jr.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. He's going to plead no contest. If the court accepts a no contest plea for the reason that he's unable to make a factual basis for failing to recall, he would absolutely like to take advantage of the opportunity to have a 90-day delayed sentence. So I would stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of a no contest plea if the court is willing to accept that.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this no contest plea today?
No.
Are you pleading no contest of your own free will?
Yes.
And do you understand by all intents and purposes that the no contest plea will be treated just as a guilty plea, only you won't have to verbally make any admissions. You understand that?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
I can. I said, for all purposes, a no contest plea is treated like a guilty plea, but you won't have to make any pleadings out of your mouth or say anything. We'll probably use the ticket if stipulated to establish a factual basis. You understand that?
Not really. No, I don't.
So no contest doesn't mean that you didn't do it. It just means that there's a legal reason why you can't make a factual basis of it. So I'm letting you know that it's treated as a guilty plea, that when it goes into the computer, it just says no contest, but it's entered as a guilty plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. But this will be this will be dismissed though, right?
In 90 days, yes, as long as you're compliant with what I tell you to do, it'll be dismissed in 90 days. You understand, by taking this no contest plea that you're going to give up your rights that you have to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters. You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today? All right, I'm gonna come back to you. Put yourself on mute. All right, Jerry Wilson. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Jeremy Wilson. I have some tickets for this afternoon too. Let's start with the morning tickets. Ticket number SP 1564876. Count 1, failed to secure load. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while unlicensed. And warrant status, I have ticket number 440915, no operator's license on person. U ticket 533-82719, disorderly conduct. Ticket SP 1354900. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1377055. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1377130, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 1. Ticket SP 1413519. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1537107. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2 is in default, but it's a 2024 case, registration and a plate violation. Count 3, failed to secure load. Ticket number SP 1549479. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. As well as this afternoon docket tickets, SP 1565144. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1565146, defective brake lights. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Jeremy Wilson.
Yes, ma'am. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Jeremy Linnell Wilson.
Okay.
Your Honor, at this time, waive the formal reading of the
Yes.
information, stand mute to the charges. Ask for a pretrial date.
This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. And I accept it and give him a different pretrial date. Ooh, all these pretrials on Friday too. That's good. That's fine. How many 38 show causes on one day? You're killing me. Let's do, really? You just couldn't wait to get that swig of water or whatever that is in the cup. You just could not wait at all. Whew. I know, y'all be trying to girl patience. August 1st at 8:30 a.m. Don't let my clerk put all these tickets on and you don't show up. I'm gonna put everything back in warrant status so quick that you're gonna have to
Yes,
come
ma'am.
down here and get a whole new date.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, you're all set, sir. Edward White. Do I have that file? Yes. All right, back on to Mr. Williams, Vernon Williams. I know you've been waiting so patiently.
Yes.
All right, back on the record in the matter of the people versus Vernon Williams. These tickets were called in all. I had to get a moment break so I could find out what cases he would be pleading to for this particular matter. Can I have appearances once again for the record, please?
Your Honor, once again, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Vernon Williams. We were requesting no contest, please, due to the numerosity of the tickets.
All right, sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today? Sorry. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I plead guilty. Oh, no contest. Now,
Yes, Your
you're
Honor.
opting to take a no contest plea today. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the no contest plea is treated just as a guilty plea on these matters, but it's because they're older and numerous in numbers, so you may not remember them all. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that you understand that you're also giving up your right to have a bench or jury trial for any of these matters by taking this no contest plea. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes. I was pleading guilty.
Let
all
me
that.
just
Yes,
ask a
Your Honor.
question, Your Honor. How old are the tickets?
Not old enough. 18 and 21.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to place on the record, I did
21.
encourage him to obtain a trial date, but he didn't want to, so we're ready to proceed.
Okay. Yeah, they're all like mostly 21.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I have a question. Is these gonna be like lifted off my, the warrant? And I was trying to get this, see what this case, have it lifted off me, or
I mean, the warrants will be lifted because we'll end up taking some type of plea on them. But some of these, yes, they will be on your driving record.
okay? Because I'm in the state of Ohio right now, and I just, I got a driver's test. I got a permit for in Ohio right now, and I'm probably taking a driver's test tomorrow. And I'm trying to figure out whether if I had anything or something like that.
Probably. Yeah, I was about to say, so they talk to each other. The states talk to each other and they'll make sure that you're taking care of all of your matters here, but they're also going to find out what matters you ended up pleading no contest to. Like that's part of the information as well.
But the warrants are going to be lifted today, correct?
Correct.
So that's what I explained to him. If the warrant's being lifted, he could probably, as long as he doesn't have any unpaid, no proof of insurance, it's not going to stop him in Ohio. But if he takes the plea, then he won't be eligible in Michigan probably for, 20 years. Who knows? So I went through that with him, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you want to proceed today, sir? The warrants get lifted regardless, but if you would like to have a bench trial, you can. Or you can plead. It's up to you. You need some moments to think about it too? It's okay.
I also explained to him that he's got the plea is like 16 tickets and that, there would be a substantial financial burden in relation to those.
So will I have to go have another court date or for these?
Yes. So if you want to have a bench trial or jury trial, you just have to have another court date.
What's the bench trial? I'm sorry, I don't understand it.
It's okay. A bench trial is a trial before me as a trier and finder of facts. All the officers will have to come. And those officers who came, we extend offers to. The officers who don't come, typically there's a motion for dismissal. But the officers who come, they try and still reach some type of resolution. This one won't probably be the same one because they don't always do it like that, but it will be based off of what officers appear. So it may be totally different from what is today. May be the same, may be totally different. It's up to the prosecutor on that date and time.
So
I give you a moment to think, Mr. Williams. I'm not in a rushing business. And plus, we've been on all morning long. I give everybody about 5 minutes to think. And then that way we can continue on. I don't know if Madam Court Reporter, if you need to take a restroom stop for a moment. I understand.
Okay, Judge.
You good?
Okay.
I'm good. I am good. Thank you.
I just want to check. All right, I'll just give you a moment to think about it, though, Mr. Williams. Just take a second. I don't want you to rush into something. And then if you need to talk to Attorney Soroki one more time too, that's fine. I want you to make the best decision for yourself. Okay?
Okay.
This is not about me.
Talk to attorney.
Okay. Attorney Soroki, I know you're out and about.
No,
Do
I'm
you
not.
mind talking to
I'm
him?
actually back. I'm back
Oh,
now.
fantastic. Okay. Do you mind talking to him one more time and just I just want to make sure he understands.
I do
'cause he
not,
does
and
have
I
a
want to
lot.
look up his 36 record, and I can do that.
Okay. Please, that way. So she's going to take a little bit more time with you just to make sure you totally understand everything. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I understand what you're trying to do in Ohio, but we want to make sure that we don't jack you up doing this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I'm going to put you into a breakout room to talk to her. I'm going to move him up a little bit. I'm going to put him in room number 4.
Okay, you're probably going to have to put me in there too. You don't mind.
I got you co-host, but I'm going to put you
Oh,
in
there,
there.
I get how I see it. Yeah. All right. 4. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Wallace, are you ready to go back on the record in your matter? Have you thought about it for a moment?
Yes.
Let me get your counsel. Hold tight.
Yes, I do. I just had one question about my matter. That's all.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I want the attorney out here just to make sure. Okay, and no rushing for you either. I just want to make sure you made the best decision too.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. No worries. Hold tight 1 second for me. Okay. I'm gonna put you back on mute just real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Judge, this is a prosecutor. I'm coming down to the courtroom.
Okay. Fantastic. this morning. All right, Mr. Baughman, we're going back on the record for Mr. Wallace.
Right.
All right, recalling the matter of the people versus Willie Wallace. This is ticket number SP 1554886. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, disorderly conduct. How appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Willie Antoine Wallace.
We're continuing with our plea, Judge.
Okay, all right. He said he did have a question. I don't know if he was able to ask you the question. Are you good, Mr. Wallace?
No, I wasn't able to answer this question. But my question is, what is disorderly conduct, and what did I?
Okay, so let me just take you to the breakout room for that explanation, sir.
Take him because
Thank
he's
you.
gonna have to talk to you, attorney. But before you go, too, I wanna handle Mr. White. So,
Ready.
Mr. Wallace, we're gonna put you back in the breakout room.
Okay.
Join breakout room number 5. Attorney Baughman, that might be when you finally go in there. That might be a good candidate for a bench or a jury trial.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come back on you. I don't want him to feel like he's being forced to do anything.
Sure. When we talked about it, Judge, I think he's safe. He's just really reticent to get himself in more trouble.
I understand. And I feel him. All right, Mr. White, Edward White, sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, turn on your camera for me, please, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Edward Liddell White Jr. This is ticket SP 1558297. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license expired. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Edward Liddell White Jr.
Judge, the defendant is going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. I'd ask for the court to confirm that he has a valid driver's license, and I would stipulate to probable cause for dismissal of that case, and indicate that the defendant wants to plead guilty here to the improper plea.
All right, his license is valid in this particular matter. So, Mr. White, if you want to plead to the improper plate, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Correct.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 29th of 2024. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Hubble and Linden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it have no car insurance on it at the time?
It did not, know.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. I know you're still trying to do your job, Mr. White. You got to pause for a moment, though.
I got you, ma'am. My apologies.
I understand. All right. He's been patient this morning. I know he's been trying to do his job and stuff. I'm going to waive his cost and fines today.
Thank
It's your
you.
freebie.
Thank
You're
you, Your
welcome.
Honor.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, sir, you're all set, okay? Deliver that
All right,
mail
well,
for us. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Do we have, what do we do in Attorney Soroki? So I can know when I
Your
recall.
Honor, my client's going to continue his plea and not guilty, request a bench trial date.
Okay. All right. Let me get him his own personal date. that other person on the 5th of September. That might be a good day, actually. Nothing, 12. Should I give me a long day? Okay. All right. But where'd he go? Anybody know where he went? He dropped off.
No, he's on. Is that him?
No, that's Wallace. I wonder if his phone died. I'm gonna give him September the 12th though.
He'll probably dial back in.
Okay. If he doesn't, I'm gonna give him September the 12th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, he accidentally dropped off. September 12th at 9. September 12th at 9 a.m. for his bench trial. His phone got too hot and died. I understand that one. All right. All right. Recall in the matter of the people versus Willie Antoine Wallace Jr. This ticket SP 1554886. Count appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Wallace, state your name.
Willie Antoine Wallace.
The defendant has been advised he's ready to continue with the no contest plea. I've already stipulated to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, he's already been sworn in. We had just got to the last part. Sir, you want to move forward with this no contest plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So at this time, the counsel has stipulated to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the disorderly conduct ticket. Satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor, so I probably should have put on a record on the date of March 2nd, 2024 in the area of Preston, Puritan in the city of Detroit. Mr. Wallace was in a Dodge vehicle, did act in a disorderly manner.
So stipulated.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes,
Thank
I
you so
am.
much. All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the count of disorderly conduct under what's called a 90-day delayed sentence. That means that as long as you pick up no new contacts like this, I'm going to dismiss this case after 90 days. My fine is $100. You have the 90 days to pay that, okay? $100.
Yes. Would I be able to come in and pay that today?
Can you wait until tomorrow at least?
Yes.
Okay, come in tomorrow and pay it. And then it's still going to be for the 90 days because that's how the delay sentence works. But then I'll just be able to close it down as long as you have no new cases and I won't force you to come in. If you don't have it paid on September 12th, 2024, you have to come in. If you have it paid, I'll just close it out. I'll dismiss it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will
All
be
right.
paid tomorrow.
Okay. Fantastic. And the other ticket is dismissed as well. All right. If there's nothing further, he is all set in this particular matter. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Thank you. And you have a good day. Enjoy yours as well.
I will. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Wallace. You do the same thing. An extra good day for you today. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day.
All right.